Hey, it's Floki. It's been one of those few weeks. I've been working on a design, and you get things to work, and then you find out things don't work on the server, or they have issues on the server. So I even had like a video of what I'm about to go and show you, like last week, and things just went horribly. But I think I've got everything figured out, and I'll go and show you what I'm talking about here. Let's go to my personal view. And so, what I've been working on, we've got like the melon farm, the pumpkin farm, and made some additions to that and changes to that to make it actually more efficient. These are simple little things. I've gotten rid of my observers on part of these, and now it runs on daylight sensors. So this just gets an update from daylight sensor. But what I have been working on, kind of see the remnants here for, I've been working on a carrot and potato farm. And I did the first method I did was kind of the old-fashioned method, or older-fashioned, that I've had poor results with. Basically, I actually had a whole layers up here, probably 6 layers, with a farmer villager here, and you got water, of course, and they'd have their crops. And then we had another villager standing over here, and you'd have a hopper. And this would work for like the first day, and then it would stop. I think what was happening is the villager that was standing over here, his inventory would get full. And so this villager then has no reason to share anymore. So this is kind of old-timey, old school. It works, sort of. It did not have great production. One of the ideas, what I'm doing here, I'm trying to, try to go and build my farms so that you involve villagers near the breeder so that they don't want to have to run over here. I know other players, Iskal has had some issues with that. So, I have come up with another design. I don't think I've seen anybody else do this, and I've had some playing around, testing with it. I did one mock-up that I tried, and it worked really well. And so this now is subterranean. This is my piping for it that goes into here. It goes into my trading area. So I have all my fruits and vegetables going to one place now. But I've got like 6 or 7 layers to this. Watch, I'm going to go down here. This is going to like be completely messed up. But this is the top of one of my layers, and I guess what is the easiest way to do it? I'll go and show you in the inside first. We'll go in the inside of one of these cells, that's there. This should be fine. There we go. So, this is the topmost cell. That's all this is. You've got your 9x9 area where this farmer can plant and harvest. As you see, he is planting and harvesting. And what he'll do, on occasion, I think he's heading over here, is he'll head over here to this spot here where I've got an observer, and this observer goes to yep, here he is. Perfect. Glorious. It's like I trained him to do this. Yeah, baby, yeah. So, he's planting here, and because of the way I've got the lighting structured in here, whenever he plants here, this block gets an update. So it's this observer can tell that he's planted. It goes to a repeater that goes to a redstone torch that goes to a redstone line that goes to this light here. And inside of this block here, we've got I love it. You're just doing amazing. We've got a minecart a hopper minecart that goes there, and you got a hopper underneath that collects everything. And so what's happening is because of a lighting thing going on here, that because of exactly how these lights are placed, it has to be placed exactly like this. This spot here is a special spot in that when this light is on, this is a valid place to place a potato or a carrot. So I can place this, and it's valid. But then the light turns off, this block updates beside here, and it becomes a not valid space because of the light being out. And so it pops off, and it should go, and it'll pop down and into my hopper minecart below here. So and I've got multiple layers of this. This is kind of a really nice setup. When I did this the first time, I thought that I had to have a greater update. So I had a piston attached to this light that would shift it back and forth every time. Well, because of server lag, I think, or a server bug, I had a time when the pistons glitched out on me, and they were stuck in this quantum entangled state where they're both on and off. Here's the same system. This is all it is. I mean, he's standing there, and whenever he does this, it's turn the system on and off. And so because this block here is getting powered, it's updating that piece of farm ground over there. And you can't really see it, but what I've got here, I don't know if I can do this and actually be able to see. Nope! This is what I hate about having a silky... But anyways, my efficiency 5 pickaxe just murders stuff. But this goes into this block here, and thus it also dispenses as it goes too. So it's a real nice... So it's all kind of together. It's a nice, really compact system. And so what I have a left system and a right system. You have to alternate them so that because the next one underneath, you've got a hopper that's underneath in the next layer. So it actually becomes a space that you can't farm in. So this goes to a line that goes over to here, and this goes... I don't know if I can really show you very easily. I've got a tube that goes up. So this is the right system. It goes in here, and this diorite here marks the inside of my tube sending stuff up. Why is that? Huh. Anyways, so that's how that works. I can show you from the inside how this looks on the second layer, because it is kind of odd, but I don't think it changes the efficiency much. If I can remember how to get out of here. Here it is. It's kind of hidden. But it's all about getting the lighting right. So I go up in here. So, okay. This is the first layer. You saw this. Now the second layer and all the subsequent layers are like this. Where, see, I've got a hopper that goes into the dispenser. It's below here. And so he can't harvest this, unfortunately. Which some of these other layers I've put a block there so he won't even try. So, as you see, beautifully harvesting. I think I have a problem where one of these he doesn't want to. Oh, he's harvesting. He's amazing. He's doing, yep, he's working. This is amazing. They're actually working. They're all working. He's doing it. He's also doing it. He is here. He's doing something. And this is my bottom layer. Yeah, I've had trouble with this guy with keeping up, and what I've done is, like, occasionally they get really, like, the whole thing won't get harvested, and so what I've had to do is go and just clear an area, and then he'll start harvesting again. I don't know why that happens, and I've got to get a better way of getting up and down, but I've kind of got this figured out. Okay, the other thing I'll kind of show you while I'm thinking about it is also Dragon Rock. I've got a little bit of work going on there. I've been finally working on that main village, on the main town there. I'll show you guys that while I'm thinking about it. Let's go. And of course, disconcerting noises of all the zombies and everything. This is not going to be a minute, by the way. This is actually going to be relatively quick, or slow. Gotta love efficiency, Smite 5, right? Just one hit and dead. Oh yeah, one of the other random things I did here while I was thinking about it, I've got a system now for getting my villagers out of my breeder system here and get them around. I had a little bit of fun doing that, getting my tracks and everything to work. So I got tired of, like, just getting my villagers just dumped out there, and I had to change the track every time. So now I've got some redstone that changes how my tracks are laid out, so I can send them to different places. So I'm all set up. I got one, then if this one's down, it goes to my iron farm. We could dump them in the iron farm. If this one's down, I can send them over to villager trading. So, hoorah! I'll show you kind of a minor thing going on over at Dragon Rock. I've finally got the main portion of the town kind of lined out, so it's about ready to go and start doing some detailing, which I'm excited to go and do. It's kind of the fun part. I mean, it's a grind. Oh yeah, this has changed significantly. Oh, I don't have... I wish I had my rockets I could fly around here, and I don't see an ender chest anywhere. But there's been some significant progress around here. They've been building a harbor over here. I don't even have my lights on, so I couldn't even fly if I wanted to. And so KM Foley and Woot built, if I remember right, I think it was Woot, built some ships here. Stinking awesome. Just cool. So this is the ship for Pass. which is cool. Definitely, definitely awesome. And they've got a Dragon Rock flagship over here that they built. And there's like a whole wharf, port, whatever you want to go and call it, going on here. Very nice, very nicely laid out. It looks just amazing. So KM Foley Woot, just I love it, guys. I just love it. It's so cool. Oh yeah, there's a couple odd things with this. I hope they're fine with me showing things off here. I think they did it. He did it in here. I think it was KM. Yeah, KM. I think did it. In order to go and the roof, the ceilings in here. I love this. This look, like in this bunkhouse with the ceilings. I love this look. It's so cool. Anyways, okay. While I was over here, I was going to show you what I've worked on, which is in comparison to this, is sappy. You know what I mean? It's just nowhere near as good. You know, they did all this and it just looks fantastically amazing. And mine is just like, meh. Oh, you built a town. Woo. So I've made the other buildings for this. They need to be detailed. Like the first one, this one over here is basically detailed, and I've got kind of mixed in some blocks. And this one over here, I've got like a tower too. So that's kind of coming along. These two I just built. They still need windows. They still need full detailing. This one I was like, oh, maybe I could play around. I want to make each one of these a little different. So this one I put a whole bunch of flowers in front of. So I thought that would look cool. And also it's neat that you have like the boat just right there. It's just so cool. And so I also added some stuff here. I added some trees and stuff, which, by the way, getting a good looking oak tree is a pain in the butt. I must have made 20, 30 trees here to go and make this one that actually finally was the right pretty tree. Why don't they just make them all like this? Like this one kind here, this is awesome. This one, derpy. Why? Just why, guys? I mean, seriously, give us better trees, please. I don't know. So that's what I got for now. I know it's been like a month, but I've had failures, and yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, I've tried some things and things didn't work, and there was a lot of testing, and yeah, doing a lot of little bits here and there. So I don't know. So that's it for now. Ooh, that's a good enough. That's come on, YouTube, give me that as the background. Give me that as the background because that looks amazing. Please give that to me. I got like a 2% chance that I'm going to get the background that I want on this thing. So, anyways, do you guys like it? You like it? You don't. You don't. So, subscribe if you like, I guess. And I'll try and keep providing you more great content. I don't know if you guys know how I work. You know, I work full time. So, I do this Minecraft thing like, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours a night, maybe 3 hours during the weekend. So, I'm not getting that much done, especially when you got like other things going on with like business for like, the region, and I've kind of spread myself thin in a whole bunch of different projects. So, kind of doing all sorts of different things. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been working with KM Foley over at the UBH. He's got this amazing build going on. UBH is the United Block Hermits. It's like the mayors of some of the major regions getting together to go and build stuff. It's cool, and what he's got going is cool. And I've promised that I'd help him build, and I haven't gotten to it yet. And I probably ought to show off what he's got going on, like on here sometime, because his stuff is cool. It's got a neat futuristic look. It's almost like Grian's build, or the war room, or whatever I'm going to call it, that Grian built. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. So bye.